Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Hey everybody, it's Lou. You can see I'm at Knoxville Raceway, and earlier this season we filmed a segment with the Flagman, Justin Clark, in the perch right behind us, talking about flagging. This was before the passing of his father, Doug Clark, the legendary flagman from Knoxville Raceway for decades. Our thoughts and prayers are with the entire Clark family. But we wanted you to see why Doug was so proud of his son for stepping into the shoes and waving the flags at Knoxville Raceway. We are here to teach you a little bit about things that happen here at the racetrack, and we have the absolute best place in the world to watch the race from. That is the flag stand, and this is one of the luckiest guys at the racetrack. He is Justin Clark. He is the flagman from Knoxville Raceway. Thank you, sir, man, for being up here. How long have you flagged here at Knoxville?
I've started, I think this is my 22nd year.
Oh my goodness.
I helped my dad for all the years he was here, and,
yep.
and continued after he decided to go somewhere else.
Yeah, but your dad still comes out here, though.
Yeah, he still works over in turn 3.
You guys see that? So yeah, Doug Clark is who we're talking about, the legendary flagman. But so many people come out here. We have a great crowd out here tonight, but you might not understand the different flags that are being flown at certain times of the race. Yep. So we want you to go through the different flags and explain every one of them, because every one of them has a special meaning. Yeah. Right?
Yep, every one of them.
Okay, so what are we going to start with? What's the first flag?
We got just the caution flag.
Okay, and so see this one here, and explain what this is all about.
So that's just, you can't be under speed. You know, it's just, you know, coast around the track and wait. There might be officials on the track or a car spun out. You know, they're in a huge amount of danger, but we can't have you under speed.
Okay, so when you're waving this, there's also some indicators on the track too,
yep,
isn't there?
There's lights all around the track, and they have, the drivers all have in-car radios that they can hear the tower talking to them.
Okay,
those are letting them know.
Those are called receivers. They have those, so they can one-way communication from there. Do you talk to the drivers at all, or is it someone else?
They wouldn't want to hear what I have to say. Oh. We got red.
Now, red sounds like what it's supposed to be on the roads, right?
Yep, it's the same as street lights. Red means you stop.
So they literally stop on the track.
Yep. If the car tips over, starts on fire. If a person gets hurt in the infield or something like that, where we have to have an ambulance or safety crew right to them right away, we pull out the red flag so they know.
Okay. So what happens if someone doesn't pay attention to your red flag when you're waving the red flag at them?
Then we put this one away.
Okay.
And we get out the black flag.
Okay. See how that works? Okay. What does black flag signal?
You're either going to lose positions or you're out of the race. You're disqualified.
Let's spin around here and take a look at. Now these are the flags. These are the fun flags, right?
They're the go flags.
The go flags. So let's start with this one over here. What do we have here?
So it's the green. That's the start of the race. You know, the car's got to stay in line side by side, nose to tail.
Justin, do they go on the waving of your green flag, or do they go by the light, or who controls that?
Yeah, it's kind of hand in hand. As soon as I start moving the flag up, you know, and waving, Ethan, my assistant, Ethan Gordon, he hits the lights, so they're really close in time. We've worked together for a long time.
Are the lights over here? There's buttons for lights. Okay, look under his helmet, and yes, he does wear a helmet when he's up here, because you never know what could be flying up from the racetrack. So these are the buttons here. Yep. For the track.
They're green, yellow, red, just like the flags. I mean, the same thing. They come on instantly.
So he just hits it when he sees you move your flag.
That's right.
Okay, so green flag means definitely go.
It's go time, yeah. White flag means you got one chance left.
Okay.
You know, you got one lap to go.
Now, do you do it at Knoxville when there's 2 laps to go? Do you hold it up high or do anything like that?
Nope.
No, Knoxville just 1 to go.
That's it.
Yep, okay, so and then after the white flag.
After the white, we give the single checkered is for heat races. If the winner gets the heat race, it's a checkered, just a single checkered flag.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was just one flag.
Yeah, just for the small, not the big features. You know, then we bring out doubles and let them.
Okay, so are there double flags, different sizes?
They're a little smaller for
your maneuverability.
Because we got to wave 2 at one time, so they're a little bit smaller than the rest.
Okay,
you wave them faster, the smaller they are.
That's the iconic pictures that you have at Knoxville Raceway showing you waving the double checkered flags.
Yeah.
for the feature events.
Yep.
And that is so cool. So do you get to do for nationals too?
Yep, I flag nationals. Any of the races here, I do almost all of them if I'm here. I haven't missed any.
That is great. You are. I'm sure your dad is proud of you, man.
I think probably.
Okay.
He always tells me there's something I could be doing better.
Of course he is, because he's your dad, and he's Doug Clark,
Yep.
the greatest of all time,
That's right. You bet.
But Justin, thank you so much
great.
for an explanation.
You bet.
Folks, those are the definitions and what the meanings of the flags in the flag stand here at Knoxville Raceway. More information about everything Knoxville Raceway. Do you know what the website is, Justin? KnoxvilleRaceway.com.